How's it going, guys? I'm Josh, and I had to set up a new board today, so I figured I might as well make a setup video out of it. At the moment, I'm riding an 825 Revive deck along with Jessup grip tape. I recently moved up to 825 and it feels nice, but it's not all that different from 8125. For those of you who are wondering if you should move up or not, just think about how small an eighth of an inch is and don't be afraid to go for it. I have a few tricks for gripping my board that makes it a lot more pleasant. First, rather than using my hands, I use the sheet of paper the grip came on to make sure the grip is on firm and doesn't have air bubbles. I like to do cutaways because it adds color to the top of the board and helps me distinguish from the nose and the tail. Then I use a screwdriver to outline the board and weaken the grip tape for cutting with the X-Acto knife. Lastly, I like to sand down the nose a bit to prevent grip thumb when you're holding the board or doing finger flips. I've been asked countless times how I draw on the grip tape, so it's about time I answered it in the video. Paint markers, paint markers, paint markers. You guys can now stop asking me on Instagram. Currently riding some independent highs, and I'm not sure if they're stage 10s or 11s, but it doesn't really matter to me at this point because all I care about is the fact that they turn. On those trucks, I've got 54mm Bones SCFs that are probably much smaller by now, along with Super Reds bearings. My hardware is just a mix of old stuff. I think there's still some Metro Skate Shop hardware mixed in there. I go through a decent amount of decks, but only change my trucks, wheels, and bearings once every year or so. People keep asking me about this huge pile of boards. The story is that I've been saving up old decks for the past couple years now. On the top, there are 3 new blank decks just in case, but the rest of the boards are either broken or close to it. A couple last minute things. I'm using the silver tool, which I love. I made this on a cheap table to avoid getting the grit from the grip tape on the carpet, and that's all I can think of. There you have it, guys. This is my setup. I was in such a rush filming this because I wanted to go out and skate, so I'm sorry I didn't bother doing any artsy shots or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and I will talk to you later. Goodbye.